There is a podcast out here.
So uncanny and sought after.
It is always perceived,
but never heard.
Something in memory that feels fictitious but only renders recollection.
Beneath the fog and auditory waves.
There is solace in a repressed memory you never thought you had.
This is relevant.
But I digress. Okay, we're live. We're live. Where are you?
Dude, help, I can't get out of this fucking thing.
I'm stuck with the golden child. I'm stuck.
Help!
We're here. We're episode 2 or 3 of the relevant podcast. It depends on whether or not I actually successfully edit the crazy lemonizer episode. We got a little kooky in that one, so I have to cut out 30 minutes worth of the recording.
Is that real?
Yes. That's for the listeners. We recorded an episode before this, but it was so vulgar that I actually have to scrub over it because it's unacceptable for content guidelines.
You might recognize such terms as real, raw. That's kind of like what Lemonizer was going with, you know?
Yeah, something about having crazy lemonizer around us brings out the absolute worst out of every single person in our friend group. Something about that guy just makes us all fucking evil. I don't understand.
He emits a little pheromone, you know? You want to attack him or antagonize him in some way.
Yeah, it's like he's like magical. So what's up with you, man? How's your life been going, dude? What's up? What's going on?
My life?
Yeah.
Going good. Yesterday, I had the roommate was playing their bass, and then fucking okay. It's a keyboard where you blow into it.
A melodica?
Play notes on it. A melodica. That's what they have too. And their friend was over, and they're jamming.
The classic
And
melodica.
I came in there and I started jamming on the fucking guitar, man.
Whoa.
I haven't touched the fucking instrument in 10 years, so I can barely fucking hold or strum this thing anymore, which is fucking insane to me.
You're playing Marietta little hot cross buns on that bitch?
Pretty much, yeah. I was doing like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on that shit. And that's all I could do.
That's classic, dude.
Have you played any instruments?
Yeah, I play a lot actually. I play the guitar, I play the bass, I play the piano, I play the kalimba, I play the melodica, I play the harmonica, I play the trumpet, I play the trombone, I play the sousaphone. I also play the tuba, which is the sousaphone and the tuba are the same thing. But once
so you're like Lisa Simpson, I get it. I get why you.
Yeah. I also play. I don't know what else. Did I say piano? I can play the piano.
You said piano. The kalimba, isn't that just like some orb that you smack sticks on and it makes noises?
No, so a kalimba, it's an African percussion instrument. It's it's like a wooden block that's been hollowed out. It's got a hole in the center of it, and it's got like these little like metal tongs at the top of it, and you flick them with your little fingy, and it goes bing bong bong bong. Like you know Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay.
You ever watched that?
Yeah. Well, I've watched it. I don't know. I've never seen a kalimba on it.
Well, no. It's not. You know the like love song that.
Okay, no. I was like fucking 2 when that came out, dog.
No, you weren't. That shit came out like 2008. What do you mean?
I know. I was old.
Well, the little love song that plays, that's on the kalimba. I can play that on the kalimba. Oh, I also play accordion. I play accordion as well. I left that one out.
That's pretty cool. Those are cool instruments. I did fucking drums, bass, and it all went downhill from there.
And then you're like, dude, I really want to get into grunge. Let me get some pedals.
Yeah. I want to do grunge. I got the pedals. I got into breakcore, you know?
Let me get some wah-wah pedals really quick.
I grabbed 12 samples of the same almond break and just fucking layered that shit, dude. It sounded great.
I'm glad we're getting in the music slop on our gaming streaming podcast. This is great.
Hey, music can be related to games, man. We can segue into being like greatest gaming soundtrack of all time.
Dark Souls 3.
Dark Souls 3?
Dark Souls 3.
Fucking real?
Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3. Or hold on, I'm getting computer notifications while I'm recording a podcast. That's cool.
Okay, what are you getting?
Okay. Dell is being like, hey man, your Alienware support ticket has been out of date for 3 years. What's up with that?
Why the fuck are you using an Alienware?
Oh, dude, I bought the shit when I was like 19 or something.
When when I was a little boy, I had an Alienware laptop, and that shit was fucking piece of crap, man.
No, my
I-
computer's been really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than like the power supply died, I had to replace it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Seems good to me.
ever since I replaced the power supply, it's been great. Yeah, no, it was cool. My power supply on my computer died the week my warranty ended.
Oh, well,
Like
isn't
my
that fucking sweet, huh?
Yeah, my warranty ended, then they hit the fucking kill switch, and I was like, cool, thank you. So I had to go and
Yo.
replace it.
When I bought that new graphics card, man, the fucking 4070 I have, I was just like, this is just gonna fucking break, isn't it? Like, as I'm putting it in. Because I put that shit in a new case and everything. It was like, that was the second time I've ever built a PC in my life, so
Yeah.
I think I did pretty good. Okay, I would say I mangled the fucking cords together and fucking threw that shit in the computer like a fucking madman. But
Yeah.
my roommate, who's like really good with computers, came by and he's like, "Good cable management," and I'm just like, "This is garbage. What do you mean?" Like,
Yeah, no, my new power supply, when the wires are too big for the case, so I had to like shove them into a corner, and then I had to duct tape my case shut. So
oh my fucking god.
this Alienware is
only
pretty
s-
rough, man.
Yeah, it sounds like it. The only rough thing I did with my PC right now is like I bought SSD hard drives
Mhm.
and was it a SATA cable, right?
Yeah.
The pieces that I had were L-shaped, and they're just like bent into there, like like it's bad. Like it does not look good.
My case used to have like external crazy alien guy lighting, right? Because that's how Alienware cases look. And somewhere
Yeah.
along the way, I just lost the wire that connects that. So I have like half of my case is covered in lights, like or what should be lights, and it's just white. It's just gray now. Just nothing.
That's how it should be, man.
Yeah, it looks pretty sweet, man. It looks pretty awesome if you ask me. I remember when I first bought it, I had to the only thing that went like crazy wrong with it besides the power supply, but power supply died on everything, so I'm not counting that. But the thermometer, the internal thermometer that like measures shit, is utterly busted because day one I turned it on and it was like, your CPU is at 200 degrees Celsius. It's going to blow up. And I'm like, that's not, like, I put my hand in there and it's like cold. I have liquid cooling too.
You fucking risked putting your hand on it?
No.
You're that sure?
No, I put my hand like in the case because when
Okay.
when your shit's hot, the air in there feels hot. You know what I mean? Like coming
Yeah.
out of it. I'm like, it's
No,
cool.
I know, Matt. When this fucking PC gets hot, the room heats up, and it's just like a sauna.
Yeah, like, and I have liquid cooling, so there's no reason why it should be like that. So I just fucking turned off notifications from my thermometer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Genuine PC question. Liquid cooling.
Mhm.
Are the pumps supposed to be going up or down?
I think up, right? I didn't install
not
this;
sure.
it just came in it. So
Okay. Because I don't know. I put them up too. Like so, like the valve goes like.
yeah, that sounds
loops up,
badass.
and I'm like, okay, that's cool. It's like a little slide, right?
Yeah,
Except the liquid's going down there and going yippee.
yeah.
Everyone I say that to is just like, you did it wrong. You fucked everything up. I'm like, and it's like, dude, like I have two sets of anxiety with that. One, it's just like, oh fuck, I fucked everything up, and two, I don't want to do it. I don't want to take it apart.
Yeah, because
You know?
draining,
It's done.
disassembling it is like really stressful. Because once you get the
It
liquid
fucking
in,
sucks.
yeah, once you get the liquid in there, you do not want to touch it. You're like, all right, I'm done. Like I'm good forever.
What was your opinion on cool lights on an empty fucking gaming PC? Do you like your RGBs? Are you?
I do like my RGBs. I do like my RGBs, but I don't think they're necessary at all. Like I said, my computer did have RGB, but it's long dead now. So
the only thing I wanted was like, you probably seen it where it's just like the cooling thing would have like a screen on it that you could put GIFs or whatever. I think that would be cool. Or put in a little anime fig in a jar in there. Boom.
Oh, I've seen that. But do you have a fan on right now?
Oh shit. Yeah.
I just noticed in the background.
Bad, dude.
It's fine. It wasn't that noticeable. I just started being quiet and I could hear it.
I have an air purifier dog, okay? That's how advanced I am.
That's pretty sick.
I'm living in this room rotting it up. I just gotta fucking remove half my rot.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Me and Crossplays just moved into our brand new apartment,
Tell
and
me about it.
it's going great. We lived in a basement, so I streaming. I've streamed during arcs. We call them arcs. That's what we classify them in, right? Original arc was
Yeah.
the barn arc, right? That was unhinged.
Circa what? Circa 2018,
Barn
2022?
arc started 2017, lasted until 2023. So quite a while. Barn arc was the longest lasting. Basement arc was short lived. It was 2023 to 2024. Basement arc has just ended, and now I am in apartment arc, and it's pretty sweet. We got in here. We had to repaint everything. So the first 4 days was just repainting.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was cool. Painting sucks, by the way. I signed up to it thinking like, painting's not that bad. Never want to do that shit again.
That's because you paint Warhammer. You're just like, you're thinking it's like fucking
Yeah, I
walls.
was like, oh, it's not gonna be that bad. And then like I spent 16 hours painting walls, and I just want to die.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this sucks.
If you could see like where I set up my desk in my room currently, it's just like
Yeah.
the wall that's where like I'm facing is
Mhm.
just all dented up with fucking like everything's fucked on it.
That's
The
how.
only good wall is right behind me, so I'm just like, okay, cool.
That's when we came in here. All the walls were like this disgusting, like grayish color, and they were just scuffed everywhere. Like there were scuff marks all over the place. Like all the corners were just fucking gone. Like everything. The structurally it was fine. Like all the holes were just stuff that could be spackled. So
Yeah.
we just painted it. It's all like white and black and brown. But in my famous room, because I have my own computer room, I painted it
Yep.
fucking white and yellow, baby. We got
White
some.
and yellow. The VTuber colors right there, the Splingus
Yeah,
colors.
the famous Splingus colors, and it's fucking really hard to look at. Let me tell you that. As
No, it's
soon as I
amazing,
put the
dude.
paintbrush down, I immediately regretted my decision to make it white and yellow.
You know what adds another layer to that is like, no one's ever gonna fucking see that.
Nope.
You don't stream. You
This is for
can't
me.
Ever.
This is
So-
just for me.
Yeah, it's for you for no reason. Like it's just like whatever.
for me. No, I just thought.
I think
it's-
that's why I've always opposed like decorating my room a bit. My room's a little bland all the time throughout my life, but it's just like, dude, who the
Mhm.
fuck am I inviting over to my room? You guys want to sit down and listen to Simple and Clean on my bed? Like what? Like what am I supposed to do in here?
you guys, I have the Cowboy Bebop fucking vinyl. You want to hang out in my streamer room and listen to the Cowboy Bebop vinyl?
I would love that, honestly. That'd be pretty sick if you had the vinyl for that.
I do. I actually do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw a site selling like the fucking Disco Elysium soundtrack on vinyl, and I was like, oh, I gotta get that. I look, sold out.
Yeah,
Why'd I get an
the
advertisement
only
for it?
the only 2 vinyls I've ever gone out of my way to get. One of them was unsuccessful. I went out of my way to get the Cowboy Bebop one. We saw it at Walmart, and I was like, "We're buying this."
Yeah, yeah, no, that's worth.
Yeah, and then the other one was a band called Fart Barf.
What? Okay.
Yeah, they're like a really deep underground like techno group. They don't exist. They made like one album in 2017 and then disappeared
then
into the
dipped.
fucking ethos. Yeah, but they had a vinyl. It was like a clear print vinyl, but it looked like someone had vomited all over it. It looked fucking sick.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
dope.
yeah,
I couldn't get one
I
either
opened
though.
up. I opened up my. I did the Friday Night Funkin' like fucking Kickstarter.
Mhm.
I got my vinyl from them. I opened that up recently. The vinyl is like this nice little like wave stain on it.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
It's double sided with different colors. So I'm like, okay, that's worth it.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
I think it was worth. You know, they spent all their money on crack, but it was worth it.
Is that real? Did they just take the money and run?
No, they joked around and they're like, oh yeah, just wasted all the money on crack. This is where I'm living now. And they posted like this basement room where it's all concrete and the bed is a blanket.
That's
and
awesome.
then people all bought it because their fans are 13.
Yeah.
Right. And to this day, because that was like what, 4 years ago, right? Or 3 years ago?
Something like that,
people
yeah.
people still hold on to that and they're just like, I can't believe they blew all their money on crack. Like all it took was one Twitter post and people have believed it for 3 years.
One
like
famous
what?
one famous crack pipe.
I would love to say that too, because that reminds me of like, other famous Let's Players just saying a random joke and then the whole fan base takes it as real. Like
Oh yeah.
the old Oni Plays bit where they're just like, oh yeah, that's why you have a glass eye, Julian, right?
Yeah, fucking glass eye.
But like at the time, people fucking believed it. They're just like, I can't believe he has an actual glass
Yeah,
eye.
they're like,
Oh
man,
my
that's
God.
crazy. Well, it was just they were so consistent about bringing it up. They just
Yeah.
gaslit their entire audience and do it. You know what I mean?
That's why it's funny. That's why it's fucking awesome.
It is.
It's like when people say I have a fucking lazy eye. Sometimes that doesn't even gaslight the audience. That gaslights me. I'm just like, I have a fucking lazy eye or something. I have to like look in the mirror or something. And if
Yeah.
I see like one eye like move a bit because I'm nervous looking
Like,
at it, I'm like, I'm fucked. my genes aren't strong. I need to be put down, dude.
that's like ever since the first episode came out, Tuki and a couple other people in my chat, they keep calling me fucking mentally ill because I brought up
Why?
because I brought up that one comment on like I keep getting the biggest diss comment I keep getting is that people just call me mentally ill. I've gotten it on multiple posts. That's
Yeah.
all it ever says is you are mentally ill.
I like that one though.
It's a good diss. It's great. Makes me feel good about
Yeah.
myself. I'm like, all right, dude.
See, at least that's one you can like wear with honor, you know. Like half the shit I get is just
It's just mean.
like-
It's just mean. Yeah.
You should see what Tuki said to me, man. When like he listens to the whole podcast, he writes down a list of everything I've said that was against viewers, and I'm just like, "You're the fucking psychopath, not me, dude. Come on."
Who knows? He could have done the same thing for me. I haven't been streaming for like a week, so
Yeah. But you list your reasons. You're fucking moving into a new place, right?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of new places, though, real quick, about painting, right? When I
Yeah.
moved into the last place I was at, it was with my friend, and then like
Yeah.
their parents. They lived upstairs, and his mom was just like, "Hey, feel free to make this place your own. If you want to paint the walls, go ahead." And I was like, "Can I paint them black?"
Oh
like-
no.
They're like, "No."
What? Yeah. What?
I'm like, "Okay, then fuck this."
What? Why would you want to paint the walls black? That's like the color you don't do. That's like
I
a
don't know. It's
sin.
just like, I just fucking felt like inclined to it. Like it was like attuned to me, the color.
Yeah, no, I want to paint my walls black too, but if you do that, your room looks horrible. It makes
I just
every
wanna see
room
what-
look like microscopic. It looks awful.
There's a lot of color theory when it comes to like what you see with food, right, or like your
Yeah.
environment. Like if you like my one wall that's fucked up is red, right? So that might
Yeah.
make me more angrier, right?
Yeah,
Theoretically,
yeah.
what would a black room do to me?
It turned into a fucking goblin, dude. You become the dark goblin.
People like that though. People want me to be a
You
goblin.
turn on your cam and you just be fucking brooding. You're just
Yeah.
immediately just like, "Grrr."
I get skinnier, my bone structure becomes more misaligned. Ew.
Start fucking turning into Smeagol.
Yeah, I'll look like a lowbrow character, man. Like one eye would be smaller and one would be huge. Like how people draw that grotesque kind of lowbrow style.
Yeah,
monsters.
yeah.
The '90s monster.
The classic Igor. Like
I
like
just
the Hobbit, like the Hobbits and the Hobbit.
the Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
I've seen some good art of the Hobbit recently, where this Russian guy drew him as like. He drew like the dwarf as a normal sized man. And he's like as tall as Aragorn. I was just like, that ain't right. But then you go to like how the hobbits look in fucking Gloom. I
Yeah.
was forgetting his fucking name there. Gollum. It's just like he looks terrifying, dude.
Yeah.
Like actually terrifying. I'll have to show you the art.
Yeah,
Later.
yeah, that'll be sweet. But yeah, the other thing we got was a cat. We rescued a cat. He's pretty
yeah,
cool.
how'd that happen? Tell me about that.
So we knew we were gonna. So me and Crossplays, we've been wanting to get a cat, specifically an orange cat. We were gonna name it Pickle. This is a fantasy we've had for 3 years. The entirety we've been dating, pretty much. This has been a thing. We're gonna get an orange cat. Yeah. Thank you. We were gonna get an orange cat and name it Pickle, right? And then
Yeah.
the Shrek movie came out, and or not Shrek. The Puss in Boots Last Wish movie came out, and there's a point in the Puss in Boots movie where he fucking gets kidnapped by an old lady or something, and they turn him into pickles. So we're like, oh great, now everyone's gonna think we named our fucking cat over
Oh,
the Puss in Boots movie.
I forgot that they renamed him that. Okay, shit, man.
Yeah, it's when he's like downtrodden and he's on his last
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, so we finally got our place. We're like, all right, let's go to the shelter because rescuing animals is dopeness. Everyone should do it. And we go there. Plus, they have all their shots and they're all neutered, so like that
Yeah.
saves you a lot of money on top of just being
Yeah,
sweet.
exactly.
But so we go there and we're looking at all the cats and it fucking reeks in this place. And I go over and I see a name on a card that grabs my eye, a famous name.
What is it?
I'm
Oh.
not gonna. I gotta build the suspense. I'm like,
Okay.
that's a weird name. I peek in because there's little curtains protect the little cats, so they have a little bit of privacy. I peek in the
Mhm.
curtain. There's this ridiculously large, like rotund boy, right?
Yeah.
And he
yeah.
is a. I'll tell you how many pounds. He's a 16-pound cat. Okay.
That's pretty heavy.
He's
for a cat.
huge. He is huge. And it's this big boy, and he has a black coat, and it's long black hair, right? And I'm like, okay, well, this is not what we envisioned. And I start to put the curtain away, but then he gets up, and he's like looking at me with his soulful eyeballs. He's like, help me. He was just so sweet.
Feed me.
He was just like the sweetest cat ever. Like started rubbing up on the cage and everything, and I was like, all right, let's get help and get this guy in a room and see if he's chill.
Yeah.
And so they pull him out and we are handling him, and he's just the best. So we're like, all right, fuck, get an orange cat. We'll get this guy. He's dope. He's a cool dude. He has something wrong with his eye. He has like a dry spot on his eye that he's getting medicated for. But we're gonna go take him to the vet a couple of days to get that double check. But like overall, his health is good. He just has this eye thing. So that is what it is. But
Yeah. and his
his
name
famous
is,
name. His famous name.
ASL is.
We changed his name to Pickle. He is now Pickle. He's a rotten pickle because his coat
Yeah.
is black. But his owner, we got his lore, we got his backstory. All right.
Okay.
His owner was an old man, a very old man. Okay, and
How
apparently
old is Pickle, real quick? How
he's
old is
6.
this
He's a
guy?
6-year-old cat,
Okay,
which is
good.
the same age as our other cat. We have another cat
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
also 6, so it's like it works. And Pickle was in this house with this ancient, decrepit man when he died. All right,
Yeah.
and he was stuck in this house for multiple days before they found him. So fucked up.
Did he eat the fucking guy?
I don't know, maybe.
He probably ate the fucking dude.
He probably
dude.
ate part of him for sure. But anyways, they found
That's
him.
fucking terrifying to me, dude.
Hey,
Like,
man,
actually, that's a fucking nightmare.
you gotta
But,
do
like,
what you
know,
gotta
like,
do, man.
My ghost would be so pissed off.
Anyways, so I just want to preface. This is just what the cat was named. All right, it's not like a horrible slur. It's like a proto slur. Okay, the cat's name was Blackie.
Okay, yeah.
And we're like, yeah, we're not fucking calling him that.
That is such a fucking like old
old
name
man
for a cat.
name. Yeah.
Oh, gray cat Smokey, black cat Blackie.
Yeah,
Blackie,
that's
white
old
cat
Blackie.
Whitey.
Yeah, it's old Blackie. And everyone's like, dude, you can't name him that. It's like, what? There's nothing wrong with that. He's the color black. Come on.
Technically, like, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, so we're like, we kept all me and Cross were in the shelter, and everyone keeps saying Blackie this, Blackie that. They're like, oh, this is Blackie, right? And we're like, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we just refused to say the name in front of these people.
Yeah.
We couldn't do it. We couldn't bring ourselves to say his name. We're like, no, like we knew as soon as we got out of there, we're either calling him Pickle or something else. Like he was getting a new fucking name. On top of that, he doesn't even respond to Blackie. Like if you save that, he doesn't
Yeah.
care. He doesn't care at all.
Do cats in general respond to their name? I guess
Yeah.
a bit, right?
Yeah,
like, I've
no,
had a
they
couple
know their
cats that
names.
respond.
They know their names. Like we started
That's
calling
what-
him Pickle, and he's already responding to it. So
You call him Black, and he's like, "That ain't right."
he's like, "Don't
You know-
say that to me, man."
You know what the current year is? That ain't right.
Yeah, dude, it's 2024. Come on. Come on.
He looks at his fur. He's just like, "What the fuck, man?"
Yeah, dude, I'm not in control of that, man. Don't call me that.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
so
man.
fucked up. I was just like, this poor cat. He's so cool, dude. He's so big. You pick him up and he just like puts his arms around you and he's like, I'm here now.
That's cool.
That is
Like
sweet.
what's the worst pet names you've encountered, or what do you think is the worst pet name archetype? I guess like naming it the color, or maybe like
Color, for sure.
or like food items. I guess a little bit. Like I'm a little half and half on the food item. Like you can call a black and white cat or Oreo, but at the same time, it's like
I don't like that. I don't like the ones where it's a food that's the same color as the animal. Like ours, we named it's a food, right? So it's pickle.
yeah.
But like this was just goofy shit. I always liked naming my animals people names. So like when I had the only one that broke the mold was my rat, because I had Rizzo,
Yeah.
Rizzo the rat.
Rizzo.
Yeah, he was named after the Muppet, the famous Muppet.
Never heard of him. But go on.
Okay. But like I had sugar gliders and their names was Gus and Todd.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like I have people names. I had a cat when I was a kid, and his name was Jinx. And the reason why his name was Jinx was because he had the same birthday as me. So you know that works.
One of the first dogs I ever got, because I was so young, and like I discovered Family Guy as a young kid.
No.
I named the Bichon Shih Tzu Stewie after Stewie Griffin.
I thought you were gonna say Brian. I was like, no way.
No, that would've been
no
fucking-
way.
If I named the dog Brian, that'd be so fucking bad.
That would have been
Oh,
fucking peak.
If I could go back 20 years now and name him fucking Brian.
Little
Hello,
man.
Brian. What the deuce? Brian.
Oh fuck, we're stupid. Holy shit.
I like the evil baby at the time. He's funny. He talks.
Oh my
Like
god,
that-
dude. Ugh,
To be fair, I was so young, right? So young.
it's so rough. Stewie's not that bad. That just looked like a dumb name. I think if you would have
Yeah,
gone
exactly.
if you would have gone the extra mile and named him Brian, that would have been a fucking problem. That would have been an issue.
Yeah, that's a like a fucking don't let this guy name shit ever again. you
Yeah,
know?
no. I wanted they when I was a kid, my grandparents raised racehorses. That's just
Yeah.
something they did. And I remember they were like, "This one you get the name."
Oh, really? What'd
Yeah.
you give it? What'd you say?
I was like, "I want it to be called Sonic." And they were like, "Okay." And they were like, "You don't get the name horses."
Come on, that would have been sick. Sonic coming in the lead.
That would have been fucking awesome, dude.
Right? That's sweet, dude.
Yeah, Sonic would have been dope.
Little did they know that a nation of gamers was rising on the precipice, you know?
Yeah,
Like-
that could have been the
like-
world's
like-
most famous fucking horse. We named it Sonic.
Because racehorses, right? They're racehorses.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Fucking these gamblers would have been on that. Dude, he's got to be fast. His name's fucking Sonic. The blue blur.
He's got to go quick, dude. He's
He's got to go quick.
we got to put some chili dogs at the finish line, and he'll fucking get
Right?
there, man. No problem.
Dude, you give him a fucking cutie mark on the side, chili dog, and then put his mane blue. Boom. People would be like, I gotta fucking put money on this horse.
I love this horse. This is my new favorite horse. Holy fuck. Yeah, missed opportunity.
Usually my rules with naming pets, I think only 2 syllables is the highest you go for a name, you know? I feel like 3 and up is like a little like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, you need to say it like quickly, so that way you can
Yeah.
get it out. You know what I mean? Like I've never had long animal names. It's always just like quirky, but it's always quick. You know, like pickles.
that.
Pickles is a strange name, but it's a quick
Easy.
name.
But it's like pickles.
Yeah.
Easy.
Boom. Not pickles. Pickle. Singular, sir.
Like, okay.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah,
misname my creature.
You name a dog like Serena or something, it's just like, what are you doing? 3 syllables, man? Like,
Yeah,
get
that's too
outta here.
much. That's
too
dumb.
much. That fucking breaks their brain, dude. It fucking splits the hemispheres in half.
Yeah, that's too
Like,
much.
It fucks them up.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Ne-
They just register like the start of it, and they don't even care about the rest.
Next animal again, I'm naming them Gimby.
Gimby.
Gimby, easy.
Classic Gimby, eh?
Classic Gimby. You name them something fucking stupid or after a video game race. That's why like Zora works so well, you know? Which
Yeah.
is what I named my pit bull back at home.
Yeah, like fucking that shit. Or I like Gizmo. I wanna have. That's such a like mainstream name, but I think Gizmo's a
Well,
sweet
yeah,
name.
Well, that's because of fucking gremlins, right?
Yeah, rocks. It's a cool name.
You like Gremlins, right? Like
I love
we're on that?
Gremlins.
Like
I love
okay, 'cause
Gremlins, dude.
I was mentioning that last night, and Cujo's just like, "That's the worst movie I've ever fucking seen," and I'm just like, "What? What? It's
Dude,
Gremlins. It's
It's
good."
Gremlins. Gremlins fucking rock. Gremlins and I like Gremlins too, and that movie is a shit show. I fucking love that.
Yeah.
I just like I
Do
like
you like
the
do you like when the Gremlins dressing in drag and doing like a drag show?
yeah
singing
yeah that
everyone?
aged really well actually yeah.
Right? Dude,
There's-
people would have a fucking problem with that scene. How dare you make these fucking creatures like that?
How dare you make this ghoul dress up as a woman? How can you do this?
I need to rewatch those. I need to like get that score in my head again. Because I remember
Gremlins
the
2
music being good.
Gremlins 2, plot wise, awful, the worst thing ever. You watch it specifically to like admire the puppetry and like the artistry that went into
Yeah.
it. Because there were scenes where there's literally hundreds of gremlins on screen and it's all real props. Like it's all actual puppets. They didn't do
Oh,
any
really?
CGI. Yeah. That's why like Red Letter Media on YouTube, they have two of the gremlins from Gremlins 2. And I don't think there were only like a few $100 because there were so many gremlin puppets that were made for the second movie.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it'd be,
You,
those
you
things
think
are
we
sick.
could get any? You think we could buy any?
Dude, I want like RoboCop. I want like a fucking RoboCop gun or some shit, dude. I want like a.
Yeah.
There's
They
a
were
website
selling
you can
those
get.
recently. There was an auction recently for the RoboCop gun, like
Oh,
the pistol. And
Yeah,
it went for like, but it went for like 20 grand, dude.
that's worth
Like,
it,
I
dude.
think,
That's worth. I could take a
if
loan
I'm
out
just
for that.
saying, I don't think it'd be worth it, you know, like for those props.
If
I also
I'm-
saw like the Judge Dredd gun being sold too, which is kind of really fucking cool.
That's sick.
And then get this, that was at an affordable like 2,400, you know. So I'm just like, that's one
Oh.
where it's just like, okay, I could see like me purchasing that. but-
Yeah, if I'm a world famous, world class epic gamer streamer, I think I might be
Oh,
purchasing
yeah?
some Judge Dredd. Fucking that's where the Patreon money. If we ever start a Patreon or anything, that's what it's going to. Judge Dredd and RoboCop props.
What's the okay? Is that the most exotic thing you'll buy? Let's move on to that as a subject. Like, if you
Exotic?
had like $1 million per year on the dot, taxes all done and everything, you just have $1 million in the bank right away.
Yeah, I'm probably just buying a lot of like 80s action movie props. Like for sure. Like 1,000 like the fucking anything like the Blade Runner pistol, like maybe the jacket that Deckard wears in the original movie, like fucking
Okay.
like RoboCop. I want like a straight up exoskeleton of the T800, fucking Terminator. I want a fucking the Knight Rider car. I want the car from Knight Rider. I want that shit.
Wait, Knight Rider.
Yeah, Knight Rider.
Is that the skull guy, or is that the guy that fucking camcords people?
No,
and
Knight
the
Rider is a
guy-
television show where it's like a cop and he's got like a car. Well, I don't know if he is a cop, but he's got a car and the car has like AI in it. Hold on, let me pull it. Knight Rider.
Oh, okay, with a K, a knight.
Yeah, it's a David Hasselhoff. Like this fucking this thing right here.
God, is that guy still alive?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's
Yeah, man.
yeah. Knight Rider fucking rocks. Get the Knight Rider car. Get like that's a fun fact about me. I just like 80s slop, just all 80s slop. I don't care
Yeah,
what
no,
it is.
80s, 90s films have that fucking feel where it's just like,
That's
I
a
like this
fucking
shit.
movie, man. That's like
Yeah.
that was like
That's a film.
yeah, that was like actual cinema. The shit we make today, it's like very it definitely is good, but it takes itself way more seriously. You know what I
It
mean?
feels so committee written, you know. I was saying this to
A
my
little
roommate
bit.
recently. Actually, I was like, dude, like the 80s and 90s were so free with creative control for Hollywood and like making movies because
Mhm.
they would let any psychopath with a script make something, you know.
Yeah, like
And
the story with
I feel
Rocky.
like that's where you get a lot of endearing stuff.
That's like the story with Rocky was Sylvester Stallone was homeless and he sold the script and everything to some guy like out on for like a few $100, I think.
Really?
Yeah, and went on to become this fucking crazy. Like he was so poor that he had to sell like his dog in order to get
What?
like to a point.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, well, he ended up buying the dog back after the movie came out. He found out where the dog was and bought it back. So
And then he proceeded to make like Rocky 1 to 10.
yeah, but
real
all of
quick.
them are awesome, man. What do you mean? Rocky movies rock.
Here, okay. I don't think I've ever watched a Rocky movie all the way through. I'll be honest. And you know what? The only scene I've seen from Rocky
The
other
inspirational
than
like pep talk he gives to his son.
is his son like driving on a shitty bicycle in his fucking like crazy mansion. Then yes.
I think so. No. I'm talking about like when he's in the alley. He goes like, "You gotta get back up. You gotta go. You gotta kill
No,
him."
I haven't even seen that. I've seen that parody. That's about it.
Yeah. No, dude, Rocky rocks, especially. I think it's like Rocky 4. He's like chilling in his mansion, and then a fucking robot shows up. He's like, "Beep boop, your drink, sir." And you're like, "Cool."
Yeah. I've seen those mansion parts, and I'm just like, what the fuck's going on here? And that's you see his little kid like biking through the fucking mansion. I'm like, dude, this is crazy. What
Awesome.
adventures did Rocky go through?
Dude, Rocky
That
goes
is
through some
that
cool
is a
shit.
shonen protagonist in Hollywood form. You know,
Rocky
like,
rocks, dude.
what movie does he verse against the wrestler?
You mean Hulk Hogan?
Is that who he fights? Hulk Hogan?
Well, he fights in the I think it's Rocky 3, Rocky 2 or Rocky 3. He fights Hulk Hogan.
Who's the guy who's like, I crush you?
Oh,
you
that
know?
that's Rocky 4. That's when he fights Ivan Drago.
Ivan Drago. There we go.
I think that's his name.
He
look it
fucking laughs and he says, "I kill girl," and kills his wife and shit.
Hold on, Ivan Drago. Yeah, it is
That
Ivan
sounds right.
Drago. I did. Yeah, I fucking remember that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's like. I would kill you. That's what he at the beginning of the movie. Spoilers. At the beginning of the movie, he kills
Skip to this timestamp here.
Yeah, I'm not leaving a timestamp. Spoilers at the beginning of the movie. Ivan Drago kills Apollo. He kills Apollo Creed. Like punches him. His mentor, his famous mentor.
Oh, okay. The
Yeah,
guy
so-
that made him punch meat for like a day and a half.
Yeah. He fucking kills him. He like stops his heart. And then yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
And
he
he's
kills him
allowed
in
to
the
fight
ring.
Rocky.
Yeah, well, he didn't kill him
Oh.
in cold blood. He killed him in the ring. He
Okay,
punched him
okay.
so hard he died.
Classic. What a
It's
classic
awesome.
tale.
It's fucking
Yeah.
awesome, dude. It's so cool. And then it's like the scenes of them both training. It's like Rocky punching meat and shit and just running up steps and like running along the beach. And then it shows Ivan Drago in the fucking laboratory like getting pumped with like thousands of steroids. It's awesome, dude. It's so
That's so
cool.
cool.
It is.
I gotta put that on my list, man. I gotta just put that on.
Dude, Rocky movies rock. All right, Rocky rocks.
Ooh. Rocky rocks! Yeah!
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's the Philadelphia is where he's from, man. Old Philly. He runs up those famous steps.
He goes to Wawa and he gets a fucking Subway sandwich right there, or like a Wawa
Yeah.
sub. My bad.
He gets a what? I don't have a joke for that. Never mind.
Okay, wow, you fucking threw that away.
Yeah, no, I'm giving that up. But yeah, so it's been going pretty good. Other than like I've been with like moving and shit, I've been so sleep deprived. It's been getting like scary.
Yeah.
Like I was at work, and this is probably a combination of me not sleeping and my mild undiagnosed schizophrenia, but I started like hallucinating at work.
Yeah.
That was pretty sweet.
Well, you're at that age where it happens, right?
Yeah, I'm at the age where it kicks in. So if it's
Yeah,
it's starting to kick in.
But it only kicks in for that year though, so you're only gonna be miserable for a year, dude. Don't worry.
It's I've noticed it's only when I'm sleep deprived, but when it happens, it's like vivid. So like good example, I'm at work, right? I'm working on I work in a machine zone, right? So I'm fiddling with a machine, and then I see someone walk like straight in front of me. It's not out of the corner of my eye kind of thing. In front of me, I see someone start walking towards me, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I look up and I look right up
There's no
at
one
them.
there?
No, I look right up at them, and my eyes meet their eyes, and then they disappear.
Oh, what the fuck? Dude, schizophrenia is such like a C tier fucking plot for fucking something that happens to a human being, you know?
It fucking
Because
sucks.
not only that, like you just see the shit, right?
Mhm.
If you're around like a person who has schizophrenia and it's fucking activated, if you have yours dormant and you're around them, now you're infected, dude. Now you see what they see. Like it's just like, doesn't that just feel like a cheesy fucking movie?
It
twat?
sucks. Yeah, I want to again preface it. I have not been diagnosed, but like I don't know what else to call seeing
Well,
shit.
you're probably just you're probably sleep deprived too, right?
It's a combination. I think I have schizophrenic tendencies. when
Yeah.
I'm not sleep deprived. Like if a door is open, it bothers the fuck out of me because I will constantly see shit in the doorway. Like people or faces or things or whatever. Like if the lights are
Yeah.
off and the door's open, I will see things. That's all the time. But like I register, I understand fully that they are not real, but I still see them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's enough to freak me out. Like I was talking about at work with that. Like, or a lot of the times it does start in the corner of my eye, but it's one of those things where for normal people, you'll get like a glimpse of something out of the corner of your eye. You turn to look at it, and there's nothing there, right? And you're like, oh, that was weird.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But
for
yours
me,
is solid.
yeah, mine's solid. It starts out like, oh, it's a corner of the eye thing, but then I turn to look at it, it's still fucking there.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I just imagine going back to like the C or B plot movie thing. I imagine you looking at him and he smiles and nods and then he dissipates in like a blue light.
No, it's
It's
never
just
nothing like that.
Oh.
It's still like there's still like a blurry kind of figure, but it's enough for me to register like, okay, this is a human being I am locking eyes with, and then it goes away.
Yeah.
It's never like something else that happens all the time. There is a hallway where I can see both. It's just like a really pointless hallway. I can see every entrance to, and in the middle of it, there's a door with a glass window, so I can see like into it, right?
Yeah.
About 30 times a day, I will see somebody walk past that window and going the same direction from left to right, all the time. And there's no one there. I know there's nobody there. There's no way for anyone to even get in that room without me seeing them.
Yeah. It's fucking scary, honestly. A little
Well,
bit.
it's just shit that I see. It happens. It's been happening a lot since I've been sleep deprived, like heavily.
Yeah.
Most of it.
I feel like you would be able to handle that shit better than me. I feel like I would become more manic and erratic from that. Like
no,
like
there's
my
definitely
neuroses
no.
would
I
activate.
definitely do become manic whenever I'm home because like if for any reason Cross leaves doors open, I like spaz on her.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, leave the fucking door closed. What are you
You're
doing?
like you're like a PTSD veteran, dude. You gotta have your back toward the wall and shit.
Yeah, like I have to have the doors closed, otherwise it just really, really bothers me. Like I can't. It just bothers me because I know I'm going to see something. Like I just it's not
Yeah.
an if, it's a when. Whenever the doors open like that. But yeah, that's cool. Just a little.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good tidbit right there.
Yeah, and talk about disabilities. Today,
Yeah. Yeah.
today I saw something that I totally forgot existed within my town. It is something that crossplays or self-dubbed the Autism Mobile.
Okay, yeah. What is this
We're talking-
autism mobile?
There's like a Jeep that drives around our town. There's a Jeep that it's not as bad as your face looks like I'm about to say.
Yeah.
It's a Jeep. It's driven by some old man, but it is covered. It's not. No, he's not. No, hold on. Let me finish before you judge me.
Yeah,
Let me.
no, just take it,
let
take
me-
it. I'll look away. I'll look.
yeah,
look
thank
over
you.
here,
Thank.
know?
Okay, it's a. it's a Jeep that's driven by an older man, and it's covered in multicolored puzzle pieces, and it's like autism awareness.
That's
It's like-
sweet, dude.
It's covered in these puzzle pieces with like toys, and today we saw him. And I was like, do you think he just gets like summoned by like a fucking like bat signal? Like they put like a big puzzle piece in the sky. he's like,
I gotta. I'm here to save the day, autism man.
I'm here to prevent your stimming, sir. I wonder
There's
what
a fucking fidget spinner or some shit, some fidget toys. Here you
What-
go, you're saved.
I want to know what that guy's day is like. Like he's like, all right, honey, gotta go to my he probably thinks nothing of it now, but it makes
Like,
my day.
What was the initial choice? Does he have like a kid that has autism or something? You know, like that's what I'm thinking.
It
'cause,
must
like,
be.
that-
It must
that is
be.
like- I don't know if you've seen parents do this, but my mom does this a lot and shit, and I think a lot of other people's moms do. They'll like, you could be a person that doesn't use Facebook, you have it deactivated because you only use it for like marketplace or whatever.
Yeah.
But moms will fucking tag their sons and be like, "Oh, take your son if they're the most precious thing in the fucking world," you know. And this is fucking like up to that times 10. Because I see people's parents post like shit like, my kid has a superpower and it's called autism. And it's just like, that's not how you fucking show that it's okay to be
No.
autistic, okay? I want to bully someone now, okay?
Yeah, it must be like he has a family member or something, like, or he's just like, maybe we're just being mean and he's just the nicest guy ever.
Well, yeah, we're fucking assholes. I know that.
Like, I'm not picking on him at all. It always just makes my day when I see this thing going. It's just such a funny looking car.
It's just for me, it's like if he is supporting, you know, he's like supporting on a level where it's just like, oh, you could pull it back like an inch or two, you know? Like,
Yeah, it's I don't know. I just like to imagine he's like a first responder, but like specifically for autistic.
He gets
kids.
called. He's a freelancer for this fucking shit.
My son, he won't stop talking about trains. Can you please come here and help me? It's like, I'm on my way.
Steven the STEM helper.
Steven the STEM helper, yeah, he just helps.
Yeah.
We're going to fucking hell, man. We're done. We're cooked.
What do you mean? That's not that bad.
We're
That's
cooked.
not bad at all.
We're cooked, man. I always get so happy when I see this. That stupid fucking car.
It makes your day.
It does. It makes my day every single time without fail. So that I have written down, I have no way to segue into this. We were on the radio. Actually, same car trip. We saw the Autism Mobile and we were driving and Lizzo came on the radio. Is she like is she uncanceled now? Do you remember that? She was getting like
What'd you get canceled for?
you never heard about this? This was like a big deal. She was getting taken to court, like criminal court.
I feel like
shit.
I remember it being told to me, but I forgot about it, you know.
She had background dancers and she made this is like I'm going to say allegedly, right? But I'm pretty sure this happened, but I'm going to say allegedly. She had background dancers and they were suing her for making them one of the female background dancers. Lizzo made them put a banana in their vagina and then made one of the other background dancers eat the banana out of them.
Oh, she's nasty.
Yeah, that's fucking, that's
Like,
fucking crazy.
I thought it was gonna be way more tame. Like, oh yeah, she wasn't giving them water and shit. It's like, yeah, I can see that happening.
This is like horrible shit. Like, and it just disappeared. It's gone.
What do you think? What do you think makes someone do that? Do you feel like they're like, oh, I have all the power. I'm on top of the world. Here, peons, fucking eat this banana pussy shit.
When you're that rich,
Like-
you have to have experienced every kind of delicacy and pleasure, right? What's left?
Yeah.
If you being a creep.
Well, if they're hollow, yeah, I kind of disagree with that. If you're rich,
No,
it's
yeah,
different.
obviously normal people aren't going to do that, right? But like, it's just like when you're a hollow person and you don't have a real personality, all you're doing, like, your wealth is your personality, your power is your personality. You're gonna do crazy shit like that. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
why
By the way, I did say I love her, but I only like the one song, you know, where it's just like, I like big boys, itty bitty boys, you know, like I'm just like, oh, that's
I
catchy,
like
that's
the
good.
I like the in a minute I'm gonna need a sentimental
Ooh, yeah.
I like that one. She makes bangers, dude. Maybe it'll be like MJ. It'll be like
She
MJ.
hits like that 90s, 80s kind of like rap feel, you know, where it's just like,
I like
it's
her groove.
overly sexual and overly vulgar, but in the right way, you know, where it's just like, I don't have to turn that down and be like embarrassed about it.
Yeah. She's also
Beautiful. Say it.
No, I'm good. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. All right, tell us your stripper stories.
Okay, stripper stories. Have you ever been to a stripper?
Never
to a strip
once.
club?
There's never been a moment in my life I look at my boys and I'm like, all right, you know what I want to do? I want to go to a building with no windows and get boners with my boys. I want to go sit around. I want to go sit on around and listen to really bad club music and get hard with my homies. That's what I want to do today.
See, like I feel like I'm the same way, man, where it's just like I don't want to do that ever, but you know, there was the time where like I'm freshly 18, 19, maybe around there, maybe even like 18 to 23 range, right? First time going. And like a guy invited me and his cousin, and I don't really know them, but like a friend is there, and I'm just like,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
I'll go. Like I'll see it. Like I've been in there in GTA, and I'm just like, oh, this is all right, I
think
guess.
the only circumstance I would ever go is if like a close friend invited me, and then I'd be like, I mean, I guess. Like I don't want to, but whatever.
That's pretty much the reasons why I've been to the strippers a couple times,
Okay,
right? And
okay.
and also a lot of my friends became strippers as well. So it's just like, okay, like I knew strippers, and I was like,
You got
people want to go.
some ho homies?
I got ho homies. No, they fucking grifted hard, man. They're fucking smart. They
Dude, those
Is
strippers
it
make
safe
if
to
they're
call-
if they're if they're
is it
like
safe to call a stripper a grifter?
what the
'Cause
fuck
they
is
kinda
a
are.
what is a grifter? What is this? I'm gonna Google this.
They steal they trick you for money, right?
Grifter. They
Am
don't
I using
trick
that
you.
term
They're
right?
no a person who engages in petty or small scale swindling. No, I wouldn't call them. I don't
I
think
call
it's.
him a grifter. Yeah. A mega grifter.
I wouldn't call them a grifter. I mean, they're providing a service, right? Their service
Yeah,
is
but
their
well,
big
like,
voluptuous booty.
like you'd think like you'd be into that. I go there and I'm just like, I'm not like I'm fucking anxious going there. I'm just like
Yeah.
worried. I think the go-go dancers are hotter, you know, a little
Mhm,
bit.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
Like strippers are kind of like seem uncanny and kind of dirty to me, even though they're
yeah.
professional women that can fucking lift their body weight and spin fucking 100 times. You know, it's crazy shit that they do.
Pole
But-
dancing is crazy. That's
yeah, no,
like a
it's fucking
crazy thing.
crazy that people could do that.
Mm-hmm.
It is an art form, right? I will
Mhm.
say that. But when I'm there, okay, in America, you guys have the concept of making it rain, right? Where
Yeah.
you get like $1,000,000 bills.
You just
and
fucking yoink it.
Throw
yeah,
them, right?
Yeah.
Canada, we don't have $1 bills. We don't have $2 bills. The highest it goes is, the lowest it goes is $5 bill, right?
Oh, you just have
And-
like you have the balloons, right? That's what you have.
Yeah, we call them the blues. No, they're called loonies and toonies, right? Because we were
That's
fucking
so
from a cartoon
yeah. Like that's
country.
any better. That's any better than fucking the balloons. Like,
I know it's fucking so cartoony and stupid. I actually have some on my desk right now.
let's see a
to
loony.
prove it.
Oh
Loony and a toonie. Isn't that cool?
no.
I know, they're kind of shit. And they weigh down, they're probably smelly, but like what makes it worse, like I'm gonna wash my hands after this, right? So
Yeah.
what you do over there instead of making it rain is these strippers will roll up like their promotional posters and then like roll it up and put it toward their pussy, and you throw the loonies in there. And like when I was invited for the first time,
That
these guys are
sucks.
so into it. They're just like, "Oh, this is sweet, dude. You want a couple loonies?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll give it a shot." And I fucking like,
You flicked it.
I tried to flick it in. I flicked this thing so hard, it fucking hits her in the chin. And it's a fucking coin, right? I'm just like, oh my.
Fucking gave her a bruise on her face.
I'm like, I'm so sorry.
That's fucking the fucking the record scratches, the music stops.
Yeah, like it's just like, okay, get this guy fucking out of here, right? It's just like, damn. And immediately, like these two guys I don't know very well that invited me are just like, "What is wrong with you?" And it's just like, I'm so fucking nervous.
That's so fucking good. That's so you fucking rocking in this coin into her chin.
I pretty much whipped the fucking coin at her, and it's just like, yeah, here you go, you fucking bitch. Like it's just like,
Fucking- you tried to skip it across her like you're skipping a stone. You just fucking
Yeah.
flung it at her.
it's definitely not worth it to do, man. And it's just
Ugh.
like, I don't know, man. Like I do not get boners in that environment. It's just like crazy.
It's so it's
si-
gross.
Second stripper story, around like 2018, maybe 2017.
Oh, so before the fall. Before the fall.
Yes, before the big fall, right?
Mm-mm.
Before I decided streaming and fucking ruined my life.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that, but yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the other fall. Okay.
Yeah, the other,
going on.
the worldwide fall, yeah.
Oh, that. Yeah. That was no bother to me. I was okay during that.
Sweet. No, totally unaffected.
So there's like this girl I knew for a very long time, right?
Mhm.
And
She's
she
a
invited
stripper
me to
now.
hang out with her. No, not at all. She's
Okay.
strange in a way, right? She's a little strange.
Okay.
She invited me over to hang out, and I got introduced to her friends and her roommate, which was this guy who was rich off of crypto at the time.
Oh.
So this was like rich off of crypto before people were blowing up with like whatever Bitcoin.
So he's
now,
probably
right?
like a gagillionaire now.
At this point, yeah. And this guy would like buy us whatever and everything, and be like basically spoil us, right? But aside from being spoiled, he was a genuinely cool guy. I was actually gonna make a video game with this guy, right? And all those plans fell apart. But this girl liked me so fucking much, right? She like, and she wanted to date me, but I didn't want to date anyone. So I was just like, oh no, I'm good, thank you. And her friends would be like, hey, she's really upset now. She's been drinking. She's been hanging out alone in her room. You should hang out with her alone. And I'm just like,
that's weird.
Okay. So we just we hung out and listened to music. You know, I didn't do any moves because I wasn't interested, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like skip forward. She invites me to the strip club with her, the rich crypto guy, and her other friend, right?
She's going to the strip club? Why?
She's going to the strip club. I don't know, right? I guess it's like one of those typical like cool girl situations. Like I'm part of the guys, right?
Oh, she's one of those.
Yeah, which is part of the reason why I didn't really like her too. And it's just like we're there and we're watching the strippers dance. Already, I don't even like strippers, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know why I did this. We're watching this one girl dance and all that, and she looks to me and she's just like, "Hey, do you like this girl? Do you find her attractive?" And I'm like, I guess. And she's like, "Let's get a dance from her." And I'm like, I should have said no.
You said yes? You're insane.
I'm like, yeah, it could be fun, right? So we had a fucking couples private dance, right? Which was strange in its own, right?
There's
so this
no
chick
fucking way.
We go in the back room. This chick gives both me and her a dance, right? The dance goes on, blah blah blah. She grinds on us a bit, and then like it ends, and I chuckle, and I'm like, huh, that was weird, right? And the girl immediately breaks down crying and runs away. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And like, she's at the bar crying, and the stripper that gave us a dance comes up to me and she's like, listen, your girlfriend's crying right now. You should go console her. And I'm like, that's not my girlfriend. like all these strippers are looking at me like I'm a fucking asshole. Like I'm just like, dude, I don't even know what the hell happened. All I said was like, that was a weird situation, you know, like laughing about it because it is.
That's crazy. Yeah, that is really weird.
She broke down, and I ended up paying for the fucking dance I didn't even want anyway. So that was fun, I guess.
Maybe she like wanted to see if she was happy third partying you or something. Like what?
I don't know.
What is the theory?
What's the strategy there?
Yeah, I don't
What's
understand.
The strategy there?
Like, oh, maybe I'll get this other girl to give him a boner, and then I'll pounce on him.
Maybe he's gonna be so riled up, and I'm gonna be his
outlet
to go to. Yeah, his outlet. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand. That's such a crazy like. First, her even being there with the boys is fucking insane.
Yeah.
But then be like, let's me and you alone go back and have some naked lady dance on both of us.
I don't know what the fuck was on my mind there. I guess I was just nervous. I was just going like, yeah. And it's just like, wait, what are we doing? And it's like, fuck.
That's such a crazy situation to get yourself into.
Dude, her face was red and sobbing, crying, dude. And it's just like, the bartender's looking at me like, what the fuck did you do, you fucking asshole? The stripper's coming up to me like, you need to talk to her now. And it's like, I did what? What did I do?
Dude, I've never had anything remotely close to that. I've had some crazy, like, girl scenarios, but never anything like that.
I have a lot. I have too many to count, to be honest. When girls are just like, hey, I've had this like guy who like was around me for like years and wouldn't stop leaving me alone. I have stories like that, you know?
Oh, I do too.
I'm like, I can feel it. I understand how girls feel a bit about crazy dudes because I've had it happen to me.
Dude, I had my original YouTube account like for forever ago. like when I started making videos on, I deleted partially because a girl that was stalking me would leave like hundreds of comments on every
Yeah,
single
I
one of my
remember
videos.
this.
Yeah, she was like following me like everywhere. Yeah, apparently she's married and has a kid now. By the way, I just found that out recently, so that's cool.
Congrats to her, right? I hope she's happy and leaves you alone, right? Like that's all you gotta wish for.
Yeah,
This one time when I was like a 14-year-old kid, I put cat makeup on, like little like cat nose and whiskers, and I was on the bus, and these like 20-year-old dudes came on, and they all stood in front of me right here, and the bus moved, and the guy tripped over and went like almost mouth to mouth close to my face, and he goes back and he's like, "Sorry, I almost kissed you there," and laughed about it. And that freaked me the fuck out too. I was just like, "Whoa!"
It's
It was the cat makeup.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck, dude? People like those cat boys, huh?
That's what I'm saying. Like even back then.
That's fucking insane. What's like?
Have you ever had any dudes hit on you before?
I'm sure it's happened, but I don't. In fact, I know it's happened, but none of them are really interesting. It was just like,
Oh, okay.
some of them was like, hey, and I was like, hi.
I got one. I got one interesting one.
Yeah.
So I was leaving a friend's place in their downtown apartment, and I was leaving to go to my car. And on this street is a bunch of like clubs and bars and all that. And there's this guy talking to two other guys, and he looks at me and he's like, "Hey, I know you." And I'm like, "Oh shit, I probably do know him, and I just forgot him." I woke up because I wasn't wearing glasses and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, "Oh, who is this guy?" And I don't recognize him.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah. Oh, now I get a better look at you. I do know you, man. Oh my god, you're at the back alley, and you're totally slammed, hitting on everyone. Your name's Clark Kent, right?" And I realized in that moment, after all that conversation, this guy's trying to fuck it. He's calling me Superman.
What?
Yeah, this guy's hitting on me, calling me Superman. He's like, "Yeah, your name's Clark Kent. You're fucking very handsome, dude. Can I talk to you more? Maybe we could hook up again." And I'm just like, "What?
No.
No, I'm good. No, I'm good, man. You have a great one." And like, I was just playing it off like, "Oh yeah, you guys have a great night. See ya." But like, dude, he was on the ball there.
That was awesome.
I gotta say though, as you can tell, I've held on to that compliment for fucking years.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome, dude. That's like me with like
Superman.
The original my like original diss I got when I PC gamed. I will never forget the scenario. The exact scenario was like I had just gotten a laptop. It wasn't even a gaming laptop. It was a laptop that could barely even run Gmod, right? And I'm playing Gmod, and I'm playing TTT, right? And I'm on a Minecraft map, okay? And I'm an innocent guy or whatever. And this dude, he just comes up to me. He's like, "Hey man, what's your name, man?" And I told him my like username or whatever. He was like, "No man, your real name." And I'm like, "I'm not telling you that."
Yeah, what the fuck?
He was like, "All right, man. Well, I don't want to make this too personal, but you very clearly get zero bitching." I'm like 13 or 14, right? And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Nah, man. There's no way you won't. You me." I'm drowning in pussy, all right? You're nothing. And I'm like, he followed me around and berated me for like 15 minutes. just
say it. Like,
yes.
No
and there were you get no bitches. And he just kept going off. His name was Soap, I think. And his like profile picture was a bar of soap or something, right?
Okay.
And, yeah. And he's like me, I'm drowning in it. When I walk by, these bitches, they start dripping. It's like a flood. I'm like Moses, and I'm parting the fucking sea. It's so wet. He's like, you dry him off. You're like a fucking bathroom towel.
Dude,
and that shit.
You're like, "Oh, wait, I get skin contact." Nice.
No, dude. Me and this guy became friends for a while. My username for a long time was Towel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happened with this guy? How come we never seen him?
I don't know. Me and him just kind of fell out of being friends. We didn't ever.
Classic. That's
yeah. I will never forget that though. I'll never forget that interaction. Him just being like, Me, I'm drowning in pussy. Bitches get wet when I walk by. You fucking dry them off. You're a goddamn
You
towel.
dry them off.
Yeah, you dry people off. You're a fucking towel. Just
Fucking
unprovoked
amazing.
villainy. I was like, this is the guy. This is my friend now.
I like this guy.
It was just so funny. I was laughing the whole time, and he just kept going. And I'm like, what do you mean, man? Like, what?
What do you leave me alone?
No, I get bitches. What do you mean? Oh fuck.
Oh, that's fucking good shit, honestly.
That was something else, man. I wish I had stripper stories. I don't have anything like that. I just have like
It's not worth it, I'll be honest.
no, I just have like weird like wood stories and like creatures and ghouls and ghosts. But I want to like dedicate a whole podcast episode to that. You know what I mean? I want to have like a ghoul episode.
Make sure you prep me for that, because I need to lie down and think about it, because like most of these stories just fucking trail off into the ether, you know?
Yeah.
It's deallocated from the stack in my head.
Yeah, like I have notes, but they're like rough notes, and it's normally I just whip them like for to lift the curtain on episode 2 a bit. I just write keywords of topics that I need to remember.
Yeah,
and then
no,
like
I do that too.
when the conversation dies, I'm like, let me look over here.
Yeah.
like if you were to read this, it would be insane. Like it's like the notes are like moving, Alec, stream, cat, stripper, Lizzo banana, uncanceled, question mark.
It's the best way to do that, honestly. I have a couple notes like that too, a little bit, just for like daily things. Just it fucking organizes your brain a bit, I feel like. Oh, by the way, I had an Uncrustable for the first time ever, because we have them in Canada.
Was it grape? Right? Was it grape and peanut butter, or was it strawberry?
I did the strawberry. You know, I did classic strawberry just to fucking go out with it, right?
Okay.
Because like I gotta go with the OG. So get this, I'm fucking dead tired. I'm playing Balatro. I have it on my desk. I let it wait on my desk for 45 minutes. I let it thaw, right?
Okay, so
The
this is
second
a room temp.
Yeah, room temp fucking thawed.
Okay.
Uncrustable. It's ready. It feels good.
Uh-huh.
I open it. It pops from the fucking plastic bag straight into my trash can. Instantly.
You didn't even eat it. It's just done.
I didn't even get to fucking have it.
You didn't even have it. You just said you get to try one. You didn't even fucking eat it. What do you?
Well, like it was a 4-pack box, so I just fucking angrily went to the fridge, fucking grabbed another one, put it on the desk, passed out for like 2 hours, and then I woke up and like had it half asleep, and I was like, okay, that's pretty fucking good. I like that.
Yeah,
like
they're
that a
good.
lot.
They're sweet. They're all right. They were good. They slapped really hard in like 5th grade.
Well, like I didn't have the choice for them in 5th grade, right? They didn't exist.
That sucks, dude. You live in a fucking dystopian world up there.
Well, yeah. Well, we just discovered like oil power here, right? We're running on coal like a couple years ago.
Yeah, you know why? You know why Canada? you want to know why Canada is like doing things mildly better than the U.S.? You know why?
Why?
Because we have the U.S. has the fucking military to allow them to do that. If we weren't backing you fuckers up, you would be just as, if not worse than us. Those countries that are like Europe is a perfect example. So much of Europe is like borderline demilitarized because they know that we're just gonna show up if anything fucking happens.
They're like, yeah, they got it. Yeah, U.S. They got bombs, and they got the bombs and the boys. They got the Southern boys. They'll come down here.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we just fucking do it. Pretty hyped.
That's why the solution is just to give everyone guns. As soon as you're born with a gun.
Yeah.
It's like a gotcha system. You flip the card. Oh, you get an AK-47. That's what you have for the rest of your life. Enjoy.
Yeah, I think every time someone dies, the government should take their guns and then pass them on to newborns. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you could say, like maybe you got to smelt them because you can't turn off the weapon making machine, right? The industrial complex.
Yeah, no, you smelt them, craft them in the new vehicles of war and death, and then you give them to a newborn baby. I think that's probably
exactly.
give them like give them a holster that fits. Get them ready to
And
go.
you tell them, have fun, enjoy.
Yeah. Don't shoot your don't shoot your eye out, kid. Have fun.
Yeah.
I
don't see any problem with that. It's just I think it'd be pretty good.
Yeah, no, I think the world would probably just be better. actually.
It's like putting a bomb on the moon to show that it's not flat or doesn't exist, you know, and imploding it.
Yeah, I think we
It's like
should
the
just
same
blow
general
up
idea.
all. I think if we ever come within contact of another celestial being, I think we should immediately atomize it. I think that would probably.
I think that would happen either way. I think like if there was like some sort of celestial being or an alien comes down, someone's killing it wherever it is. I think
aliens
that
are
will
real,
happen.
by the way. They during COVID, the U.S. government kind of like slid that under the radar. They announced that we have contact.
No,
with aliens.
they said it, and everyone was like, "Okay, I still have to pay my rent. I don't care."
Like, yeah,
You know, and
changes
I don't blame
nothing.
'em.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A weird idea that I always thought would work is like, since like water levels are rising on the Earth, I think the best idea to do is just put them all in a big bowl and put the water in space. You know?
Okay, water levels rising. Boo hoo. What are we gonna lose? Fucking Florida and California. Like
California.
they both. I mean, I guess we're losing the Disneylands and Disney Worlds, so that kind of sucks. No more cool coasters, but like.
Well, then they could do a cool underwater exhit.
Oh, you're right. They put a big fucking bubble like it's the Simpsons. Dude, the Simpsons movie. Oh, they put Rapture down there. Disney, Walt Disney's fucking Andrew Ryan.
Yeah. He comes back alive. He comes out of the cryogenic chamber.
It's just his head.
I've been waiting for this.
This is my moment. He comes out like fucking Wolfenstein, like the Mecha Hitler fucking mech suit.
If you want to leave the government and join my Epcot underwater, come now.
No God,
Does the
no
first
kings.
BioShock have that? Is it BioShock Infinite with the puzzle where you have to ring the bells? Where it's like,
I think
it has the symbols on the bells where it's just like, oh, you have to ring this twice and this twice and then this once.
I think
it has
so.
that on the tower and everything. Everyone has different scrolls where they go.
I think so. I think.
It's either that one or the first one. I'm not sure. It's been so long.
The dude, no gods, no kings, only man. Fucking Walt Disney shows up in his Mecha H-Man suit.
Yeah.
Walks around fucking in the. I think it'd be pretty sick if we found out that Disney really was cryogenically frozen, and he's like, it's like the fucking One Piece, right? He makes an announcement. He's like, I am alive, and I am in my real life rapture. All you have to do is find me.
Yeah. Set sail.
Set sail.
You think people would actually do that? Like, you think?
Oh,
some
for sure,
crazy
I
Disney
would.
fans would go. You would go,
Dude. If fucking a Walt Disney in 4K shows up on my television screen and is like, I have an underwater fucking utopia. All you gotta do is find it. What do you mean? You wouldn't
Look how
even be
well
interested?
BioShock turned out. Look how well BioShock turned
Well,
out.
okay,
man.
that's only because the plasmids made everyone go crazy. All right, there's no plasmids here. This is just like the real world, man. We just got meth.
They don't have the plasmids, but they have the rubber hose vaccines, which fucking make you a rubber hose character. So you get the fucking.
What is a rubber hose? What are you talking about?
A rubber hose animation. Fucking, why don't you watch cartoons, dude?
What? What are you talking about?
The original Mickey Mouse, like the type of animation that is.
Steamboat Willie?
Yes, is known as rubber hose animation, where it's all stretchy and it's like a hose. Like that's where he bends and all that. There's no bone structure.
It's like the
any way he
art
wants.
style, the style of. Okay, I see.
Yeah. Well, the animation style is called rubber hose.
So we all just get the rubber gum fruit when you go in there.
He's made out of rubber. How'd that happen?
Yo ho ho! He took a bite of gum.
Yes.
Yo, did you see that sweet post where Oda was like, "It's time for me to figure out what the One Piece is"?
Is that real? Is that what he said?
Yes, he said it's time for him to figure out what it is. Like, brother doesn't even know what it is. I can't wait for the fucking One Piece to be the friends they made along the way, and everyone hates it forever.
He said it wasn't gonna be that. At least he promised it wouldn't be that. But I don't know. There's a couple of these mangaka guys will say that shit and then fucking
And then
disappoint
it's
you with their
immediately
endings.
Attack on
Look at
Titan.
Naruto's ending. Look at Bleach's a little bit. It's
Attack
like,
on Titan's ending is like ridiculously bad.
That one was terrible. I gotta admit, Attack on Titan's ending made me so glad I didn't obsess over it or get into it.
Yeah, me too. I fell off after season 1. Pretty
Same
quick.
here, because it took too long.
It took too long, and whenever season 2 came out, I didn't like it had been so long for me to like really like everything about season 1. So when season 2 was going in a different direction, I was not for it. I was like, yeah, I'm alright. Like I don't.
It felt like the whole season was padded too, because like they're just like leaving the walls and all that. And, like
It was
it
the
felt
pacing.
slow. It
The
felt
pacing
weird.
of season 1 was perfect. Season 1 was, I think, if the first season had the same pacing as the second season, the show would be dead on arrival. Like
Yeah.
the first season was just so good, like it was ridiculous. Yeah, anime talk. We love it. Talk about anime.
I love anime. I love anime.
You,
I love, Godzilla, Gundam.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started. What's your favorite Godzilla movie?
None of them.
Okay. What's your favorite Godzilla villain?
Oh, dude, fucking Mothra.
It's not Megalon.
What's the evil Godzilla? What's Godzilla? X? Is
Mechagodzilla?
that Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, Mechagodzilla. Which Mechagodzilla though?
The one that looks like the lumpy turd, like the fucking American version.
Oh, the newest one. Dude, Kiryu Mechagodzilla is the fucking bomb diggity. That shit rocks.
There's some scary Godzilla adaptations out there.
Yeah, there's Shin Godzilla, and then recently was Godzilla -1 that won an Oscar.
Yeah, I still want to watch that. Cujo says it's really good, man. I'm like, okay, I gotta
-1
this out.
supposedly, according to the fanboys, is the best Godzilla period. So, pretty
yeah,
hyped-
that's
pretty
what I've
hyped
heard
for it.
too.
I want to watch Shin Godzilla a lot as well. Shin Godzilla is supposed to be in the vein of the first. I haven't watched a lot of the new ones at all. I've watched every single old one though. But
Yeah, I've seen a couple. It's just like it's not in my memory, you know. I didn't obsess over it too hard.
I was obsessed, brother. When-
Unless you're like my first meaning of Godzilla was either the Austin Powers movie or the Ultimate Orgy Flash on Newgrounds. So check that out.
Fucking Ultimate Battle of Ultimate History. Godzilla was hopping around.
Well, this is the parody where it's just like old Godzilla was fucking around and it just shows his cock fucking shit and everything. It's just like, oh, this is amazing.
This is great.
And it turns into the ultimate orgy of homosexuality, and that's what's so cool about it.
That's really inclusive and brave.
That is crude old internet for you.
Yeah, or like I remember on Newgrounds there was that game where you play as that Iraqi guy and you just throw shoes at fucking George Bush.
Oh my god.
You have you play as George Bush. You have to dodge the shoes. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
Well, even like even going to that too, like Tom Folk made the game, like the creator of Newgrounds made that game where you like play as Britney Spears' ex, beating up Britney Spears, and you like can combo her and shit, and like and it's just like what the fuck.
And the Bill Cosby pudding game. You remember that shit where you have the fucking.
Oh fuck, I think so. Yeah.
It's so fucked up. Old internet's so fucked, dude. But so go back to
They're really doing
anime.
anything. Oh yeah, let's go back.
You opened the VTuber floodgates in our fucking friend group. What's up with that? What's the lore on that?
That's true.
What'd you do?
Dude, I bought a VTuber avatar and I went live with it on, and everyone's just like, "Oh, let me collab with you."
So they're all
Let me get on your
copycat
stream."
losers. They're all copycat losers.
They're all like, "Let me get on your stream. Let me collab with you." And it's just like, dude, I'm not even like prepped with this shit. I'm just using it just because I was bored.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
I can't wait. I can't wait for us to start our relevant VTubers Incorporated, and I get to be the sole Gen 1. I'm claiming that. I'm claiming that title.
I see that when you're on, people don't sexualize your model or anything. It's just like it's just a part of you. It's perfect. I get on with mine. It's just like it's all Coomer. And it
No,
turns into
I
shame
get a
on
little
you
bit.
for your tits, slut.
I
I'm
get
like, okay, thanks.
No, I have one sound alert. It's the boing boing. That's the
Oh, okay,
sexualized one. Yeah, it's a guy goes ha ha ha, my pee pee go boing boing.
Boing boing.
Yeah, when I
boing.
do that, I make my little character do this. It goes boing boing.
That's good shit, actually. That's good.
Yeah, that's about it. And then Kujo's like, yeah, do that, yeah. I'm like, okay.
I think Cujo's personality and idea with the fucking VTuber avatar is so good because he has like thousands of hours of watching VTubers, right? So he's just
Yeah.
like, it's like, because I see a couple people do that and they just do like anime fan, which is not a VTuber. That's not the ideal type of a VTuber. A VTuber personality is what you do, or it's them and doing their own thing.
Yeah, I think like with me, I find the character VTubers pretty annoying. I think the ones that like ham up and play a character, I don't like that. I'm a very
Yeah.
personality driven kind of watcher. So like I don't I want to watch it for the person. You know what I mean? Like obviously the
Yeah.
games they're playing matter to me as well. Like if they're playing stinkers, I'm probably not gonna like the stream as much. But but like when it comes down to it, I like the people. So like with me, I do play a character to a certain extent, but really all it is it's just regular me. But I just really ham up the stupidity factor.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I like there are moments where I genuinely have like I'm being a fucking idiot, but like
I was talking shit like that to like other like small streamers that are in my chat. And it's just like, why are you like? Because they're like, you're so bad at this game. And it's just like, yeah, but you guys only play games efficiently. So who's more fun?
yeah,
Like who's more fun to watch? Like, come on, let's be honest.
yeah,
now.
like me with a fucking one being stuck on one puzzle for like 30 minutes in Signalis because I refused to learn the math to like get the pipes up, and then eventually
Yeah.
I broke and I wrote down the code like 30 times on a fucking napkin on my desk.
Oh my god.
And I was like, I couldn't figure it out, so someone gave it to me in chat, and then I had to write it down. And I'm like, okay, I love those moments. I hate
those
them.
are torturous.
I hate those moments, but I think it's fun. If I take a step back and I look, you can see I get to the puzzle, and I go for like seconds before I realize that I'm in the middle of a puzzle. I'm chippy, I'm cheery, I'm chirpy, I'm my old self. But then the second I realize I'm in a puzzle, my demeanor just drops.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. Oh no. Because I know the
Man.
stream's coming to a grinding halt for the next like 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, you're gonna be stuck, and it's gonna suck, dude. Playing fucking OG Final Fantasy VII has been such an issue for me too because I can't tell where the fuck I'm going on this shit at all.
Mm.
Like, the maps are so bad to look at, and it's just like, oh, how come? Like, I'm in this crystal cave. Where do I go? And it's like the tiniest little piece where it's like, oh, that's actually a ramp that goes up. And it's like
The ramp that
oh,
went
fuck
down
it.
on that middle house that one time, the like glass.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
You were looking for like 30 minutes. You couldn't-
Yeah. It's so funny because like the Final Fantasy VII heads in the chat are just like, maybe if you play off of ×8 speed, it might fucking work for you, right? And they say the same exact message at the same time. I'm just like, wow, this is like crazy synchronization from you guys.
Yeah, I can't like with me. I think the most chat meanness, quote unquote, that happens to me is like it typically only happens when I play scary games, but it's like
Yeah.
something will happen in the background of a scary game, right? Like something like just barely one of those corner of the eye moments that do happen in a horror game.
Yeah.
And then I ask, I'm like, did that happen? Because I got that thing, right?
Yeah.
But then chat's like, I don't know, did it? And I'm like, bro, come
Did
on.
it?
They're like, what? Schizoid dance, monkey dance.
Did you play that scary game I recommended you?
Whoa, Voices in the Void?
Well, that one. But
What was the other one?
Psalms 5:16, I think it's called.
No, I think you recommended it to me like right before I started moving, so I don't think I had a chance.
Psalm 5:9-13. I would recommend that one. That one was really well done.
5, 9,
It's on Steam for like $5.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Sweet. I'll look that up. But yeah, no, I think that's the sorry, I fucking burping. The meanest
good,
thing my
good job.
chat does is that, and I know it's funny, so I don't really get mad about it. But I'm like, guys, I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm supposed to be scared or if I'm just like
Going
hallucinating.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like,
Fuck it. I had to turn off the TTS a couple times recently because I'm just like, I don't want to hear it. Bye. Like, it's just like mute it.
yeah, no, I can't, dude. I don't understand how streamers have fucking text to speech. That shit drives me nuts on every stream. it's on.
Usually, their text to speech like is just people like the ones that they'll interact with. Like someone says someone genuinely funny, and then like you can tell like the ones that are bad or suck, they don't acknowledge at all, or they say, "Oh, thanks for the 100 bits" or whatever, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I need to set up like a direct donation link too, because I know you can do that. I don't really know how to fucking do that. I need to do that.
Yeah, you can do that through like Streamlabs or Stream Elements, whatever you want to use.
Yeah, I need to do that.
And that way it doesn't give away your name.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
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 This is classic.
I need to switch. I need to switch to OBS, man, because I want to use like some of the plugins that OBS has.
I have no need to switch so far. So
Yeah.
yeah, there hasn't ever been a moment where I'm like, I really want that. Like that. I'm good. Streamlabs works fine.
It does, and it's like the easiest way to use it. The only thing I don't want to switch over all my scenes or remake all my sources.
No, especially with me with like my starting soon screen where I have like 50 fucking things and they're all layered perfectly to give like perspective and shit.
Yeah.
Like all the floating Splinguses, I have them layered to where it perfectly fucking gives depth. Like you can tell which ones are further away and which ones are closer.
Yeah.
You know, like I have right now on this screen, I just have that one guy floating back and forth. But like that's a good
Easy.
Yeah, it's easy, and that's just it would be such a pain to do it. Like every once in a while, like during certain holidays, I'll make a new starting soon screen, and then I'm like, yeah, there's a reason why I don't do this all the time. I used to make it when I first started. I made a new starting soon screen for every fucking game that I played.
Yeah,
Yeah,
insane,
I would spend like 30 minutes doing it. So like I'd play Assassin's Creed. I had a whole Assassin's Creed layout where all the little Splinguses were all over the place and shit. It was nuts. But
yeah. It was not worth it though. It's not
No.
fucking worth it.
It's only worth it if you have high viewer count. Like
Yeah.
like you know, you have like 10 to 15 people at your starting soon screen. Maybe.
Or if you're uploading and making a thumbnail, you know.
Yeah. Like that'd be a great instance of that. But how's your stream been going since I've been gone? Have you fell off yet? What's going on with that?
I fall off every day, man, and I just go back up.
It's big.
It's just okay. Well, the issue I've been having is like, I'll be on right when I want to get off, or like I promise to do things with people. People start piling in. Like it doubles the view count, or like people are more involved, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
fuck me. I'm gonna go outside, do stuff, and feel anxious about wanting to stream longer. Because after a bit, it's just like, man, I just want to fucking do this for fucking 8 hours. I don't care.
Yeah, like I find, especially with me, because I have like half the channel size as you, I've noticed that towards the end of my streams is when I have the highest view account, and it makes it so fucking hard for me to end stream because I'm like, dude, I need to go to bed because I have to work. But like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh yeah.
sucks.
Hold on. I'm gonna put some great recommendations down for you. to
Okay.
stream as well.
Yeah,
These might be perfect just for you and how you act. Too.
Okay. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I need to. I'm really excited to get back into streaming. That should start up this week. So hopefully, I'm like pent up, dude. I got so much fucking energy. I'm ready to burst, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's like whenever you like go like a week without like masturbating just to prove to yourself you're not an addict, and then you get to that
Yeah,
seventh
exactly,
day, you're
right?
like, all right, this is it. It's
Ah! You fucking let it fucking go loose. It's
yeah,
like
hits the fucking
Mount
ceiling. You
Kilimanjaro.
shoot ropes into the fucking ceiling fan. Gets everywhere.
That's me every time, dude.
You just have that pressure. You have like an
Yeah.
air compressor.
I got that shotgun blast, dude.
It's like the
Like
fucking
just fucking launching.
dude. If you this is a total tangent. You know, if you lose the ability to like get hard, there's this thing they do. They like implant this thing in your penor, right? They put this like rod in there, and the
Yeah.
way you get yourself hard is there's like a button they put like in your groin, and you have to like you literally have to pump your dick up.
You have hydraulics in your cock. Like
Yeah.
what? Come on now.
No, that's real. That's real. That's a genuine thing. That's a thing they do. Because
That's
like
insane.
you only have like
Technology, huh?
yeah, like you only have like so many boners or something before you lose it.
What there's a finite amount.
Yeah, something like that.
You sure? Is that
No,
real?
no, I just heard this somewhere.
Okay. I'm like, dude, it's like that fucking. Oh, I only have like 50 words left, and then I die.
It's like,
because
oh,
I got my words.
I got 50. I got 50 fucking boners left.
Yeah, and then if I use them all,
Gotta
those
use them
boners, I
well.
fucking- dude, all those fucking like public or school boners I got as a kid, it fucking killed me. Dude,
How did you
why'd I
hide?
waste them on that?
How'd you hide your boners,
Oh.
dude?
I explained this recently to someone. When I was like super young and I didn't understand what the fuck it was, I would crush my cock in between my thigh. Like actually, like I would cross my legs and crush it as hard as I could. I'm like, I gotta get rid of this. Which did not fucking work whatsoever.
My method back then and to date has worked forever, right? Because right around middle school is kind of, you know, when it happens, right? And I remember I was in some like really edgy meme chat, and there was like some video of this fucking dog dying that was really fucked up. And anytime I need it to go away, I just think of that fucking video and it disappears.
Oh my god.
It's so fucked up. It's so bad. Like it's probably the most disturbing. I'm not going to go into detail, but it's the most disturbing video I've ever thought of.
Yeah, don't get into detail.
No, I won't. But that's
ever,
my surefire way of like, yep, it's gone.
That is genius. That is genius. Do you ever have the problem where it's like you're in like a situation where like you're like changing with guys or something like that, and it's just like, oh, if you're looking in their general direction, don't think of them, think of a hot chick, and you're just giving yourself a natural boner that way. Like,
no, I refused.
I used to play myself like that. I'm like, oh, I can't be gay. And it's just like, now I look gay because I'm having a fucking boner now.
I refuse to change in front of people. Like when we were in like PE and shit, or like gym class, whatever the fuck you call it, and Never Land up there. I would fucking, you know, everyone goes into the lockers to start changing. I would get my shit and I would go into like a shower or a stall. Like I refused to fucking change in front of everyone.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't do it, dude. I'm not fucking doing this.
That's insane.
I didn't like it. Like I just don't like it. Like
I don't blame you. I didn't like it either, man.
no, man. And back then I was like skinny as like I had ADHD, or I do. I have really bad ADHD. You know, act surprised, right?
Wow.
No, I don't act like it at all. Yeah, I just act normal.
Yeah.
But I have it really severely, so it was really hard for me to pay attention in class. So they prescribed me Adderall, and Adderall, it gives you a short temper and it removes your appetite almost entirely. So I was like, we'll say 6th grade. In 6th grade, I was 60 fucking pounds. Like I was skin and bones. Like you could see my fucking ribs. I was so skinny, and I was super self-conscious about that. I was like, I don't look normal. I look like a ghoul. I want to be in the showers.
Oh my god.
I hated it, dude. I fucking hated the idea of like another dude seeing just the fucking outline of my dick. Traumatized me so much that I refused to change in front of people.
It's crazy how much that affects you back then too. Do you still like that?
I'm still not comfortable changing in front of people, but like I can be like in swim shorts and shit in front of people. I don't care. Back then,
I get a little nervous too. Still, I'm just like, but I'll do it. I'll brave it.
I would wear a shirt no matter the circumstances. Now I still wear a shirt when I swim, but that's only if I'm outside because I fucking hate getting sunburned.
Yeah.
So
I wish we'd stop talking about cock and boners because now my mouth's watering a bunch and I can't remember what the fuck I was gonna say. You know? But think about penis.
Big penors.
Yeah, big penors.
Sorry, I threw your fucking.
No, it's okay. It was another boner story or something. I swear. Like
I was asking you how you hit your boners. That was the original.
Well, like there's that too. Well, like
have you seen there's like an edging? There's like a meme right now where like people are fucking edging in schools now. Have you seen that? That's like a real thing. That's a real thing. I don't know if it's a current meme, but there was like teachers writing shit on like boards being like, "Do not edge in my class."
No edging.
Yes, like actually.
Was it actually people edging or just saying edge? You know?
I think no. People were actually doing it, like just jorking it mid. Did you ever jork it mid class? You get a little smirk?
Never. I've never fucking jacked off in class or stroked my cock. Okay. It's actually wild to do if someone does that. I remember speaking of like those prescription drugs that people get as kids.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was like 88, like, what was it, Adderall you took? Right?
Adderall's what they prescribed me originally, yeah.
I don't think it was Adderall for this guy, but it was something, like for an ADHD or something.
Yeah.
And he took it, and then in class, he hallucinated lions mauling his parents, and then cried. Yeah, like, he severely hallucinated on this pill that was supposed to fix his fucking ADHD or something, and he cried, and then he couldn't do schoolwork for the rest of the day.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's
so
real. That's a real story that he told us and everything. Like, that's a real shit right there.
That's like shit. That's like crazy fucking schizoid nightmare.
Right?
It's fucking nuts.
If it's that vivid that you're fucking breaking down crying, it's gotta be crazy.
Yeah, no, like, that's fucking strange. Holy shit. Dude,
yeah, you're telling me.
yeah, I can't imagine that. I just had like anger problems and weight issues my entire childhood. That was like it. I was just always so skinny, like forever. Like I didn't get to like normal people weight until like my sophomore year, I think.
Oh goddamn.
I was underweight for almost my entire life because of that
No,
fucking
same
shit.
here, man. I was fucking like 6'3" at like 115 pounds, 120.
Yeah, no, like I'm fucking jacked now, baby. Definitely, I got Mondo muscles.
Mondo muscles.
No, I'm considered normal, so we're good now.
Yeah, good
Chilling.
job. Good job on being normal, dude.
Yeah, I just ate food like a fucking normal person over here. You know.
Yeah. That's usually what solves it, huh?
Yeah, that's literally what it was. Like Adderall just removed my appetite wholesale. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't that I was refusing to eat. I just wasn't hungry, so I wasn't ever even like I wouldn't even have hunger. Or no, yeah, the only thing that would cause me to eat was when my stomach started hurting. Like that was the only thing I could feel.
Yeah.
You know, because like typically when you're hungry, it's not painful. You're just like, oh, I'm hungry. Like, it's just like an alarm signs in your fucking brain. But it just wasn't happening for me. I'd just be sitting there. I'm like, oh, time to eat some noodles.
So you just had a fucking debuff right there. For
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
I just wasn't eating, and my metabolism was so fucking high. So when I did eat, it didn't even matter.
Yeah, like that too. My metabolism was also really high. Like I could eat a whole fucking pizza and I'd feel great right after. Like if I was at a pizza party, like it would go crazy.
The classic pizza party.
The
of
classic
course.
pizza party. I don't know if you guys have these up there, but we used to have these all over the place called CC's Pizza.
No,
They,
I don't know those at all.
So it's a place called CC's Pizza. They used to be everywhere. Now they're pretty hard to find. But it was like an it was like a Chinese buffet kind of place, but it was pizzas. So you'd go in, you'd pay like $8, and then they
That
had
sounds
like
delicious.
it was like McDonald's quality tier pizza, but there was
I think Pizza Hut used to do that.
maybe, but like
Like when I was a kid, so this would have been super fucking crazy.
yeah, because you're
This
like
would've been
a decrepit old man, right?
Yeah, I was like born in the 50s.
Yeah. But yeah, so you'd pay and you'd go and they had like 50 different fucking pizzas and the whole place would be packed and you'd be you know walking
Dude,
around.
I can't complain about that at all. That sounds like heaven, man. That sounds
Yeah,
great
it was
now.
awesome, dude. It's so strange. I think me and you are just old enough to remember life pre internet brain rot. Like people were out and about like all the time. Like it didn't matter.
Yeah, man.
It didn't matter where you went. It was always packed. Now it seems like everywhere you go is fucking empty. It's weird.
Yeah,
Very-
it's crazy. Like with how much more we have now, superficially,
Yeah.
we have so much less. You know, like all these options are gone.
Socially, yeah, like it's weird. Like I mean, older people have witnessed it too, but they're
Yeah.
fucking they're old. But like
They're old. They don't count.
we
Fucking.
grew up, me and you both grew up in an era that was like right on the cusp of it, and now
Yeah.
we're on the other end, and it's like holy fuck, like everything's dead.
I wouldn't want to be a teen or a little kid now.
Yeah, it would
know.
suck. It'd be depressing.
'Cause what else do you do? Like, no wonder kids are obsessing over fucking YouTube influencers that are fucking crypto scamming them and shit.
Yeah,
That's
there's
all they
nothing.
have.
There's nothing to do. Like back, like when I was a kid, we'd fucking like go hang out at the mall and smoke cigarettes by the trash cans and shit. And be like,
Well,
well,
at least that's something.
well, I mean,
I was way more fucking like normal as a kid. Like what we would do like the fucking like we'd get the Sprite and the bananas and we'd eat the bananas.
So
and
you
chug
threw
the
up?
Sprite and puke. Yeah, for fun. And it's just like we'd waterboard each other for fun and shit. It's just like we're doing just autistic shit all
yeah,
the
we
time.
broke into like hidden tunnels and shit. But like it was like you were always finding ways back then for me, at least me and my group of 20, 30 fucking friends, right?
Yeah.
We were always trying to find places we could get away from people because everything was always so packed. You couldn't go to like the mall to hang out because there was just so many
Yeah.
fucking people there. You couldn't like get a hold of yourself. I mean, I guess you could, like everybody did, but like if you wanted to do something like shady or talk real, you had to really go out of your way to be alone. Like I talked about the fucking tunnel systems and shit that I talked about in the last one.
I think a lot of people would say like, oh, that's because of cell phones now and people will record or put anything on the internet. I don't think it's that. I think it's just like people kick kids out of anything now, you know?
Well, that
Oh, kids buy
children,
them all, kick them out. So listening. Kids in the
children,
forest, call the police.
children
Sorry,
have
go on.
replaced. They've replaced social interaction with online interaction. wholesale. Where
Yeah.
like I think me especially, I supplemented my real life stuff with my online stuff. Like I had online friends, but I never prioritized them over my real life friends. It was just okay. It's 8 o'clock. It's dark out. Time to go inside, and I'll keep playing with my real life friends on Xbox. But then I can also include these other guys, right?
Yeah, exactly.
On top of that, and you know they were still our friends, but like we weren't sucked into it now.
That's why I
today.
preferred the internet then for myself, because I loved the internet back then, but now it's just like everyone's a part of it and they just kind of ruin everything, you know?
Well, it's people made it their whole like what I'm
Their
saying.
lives.
Yeah, with me and you, I don't know how you were, but like with me, it was on top. It was you know my real life stuff was the pillars and then or the cake, and then the internet stuff was the icing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, no, I feel you on
it
that.
it absolutely elevated my experience and made things better for sure. But it wasn't like if you stripped it all away from me at that moment, I still would have been fine. Like
yeah, exactly.
like when
Yo,
my
if you got rid of the internet now for people, holy shit.
they'd freak
dude.
out. People do freak out when there's internet outages. People flip their shit. It's like
Yeah.
insane. Like it's nuts. It's crazy. What a world, man. The world's changed so much in just like 20 years. It's kind of insane. I don't even want to think about what's going to be in another 20.
Yeah, it's kind of scary, honestly.
It is. We're moving at such a like. Here's something crazy to think about. Where we are technologically from now to like the 80s is probably the same technological jump from the 80s to like the fucking 1700s. Like,
Yeah, no, like it's huge.
the leap is so crazy. Like the fact that me and you can talk to each other, stream each other visually. I can record
Yeah.
this. I have this fucking crazy mumbo jumbo green screen shit. Like even just green screen, something we can do on the fly without having
Green screen
crazy.
on the fly at 1080p, no delay. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy, honestly.
No delay. I'm probably going to do next to no editing. The shit does it for itself on a fucking supercomputer, on dual monitors and a fucking like it's crazy. You try to explain what we're doing right now to someone that lived in the 90s and they'd be like, "What?"
Yeah, exactly. They'd be like, "No, that's not possible. You need like thousands of dollars."
Yeah,
of
whatever,
equipment."
dude. Go back to Blade Runner. Like, come on.
Yeah. Get real, motherfucker.
This is real, man. I'm gonna go see Kurt Cobain next week.
Like, it's actually crazy. Yeah, we've had like Fortnite concerts and shit, you know, famous
Mhm.
celebrities. Like, try explaining that to someone from the 90s to be like, what? What do
Yeah,
you mean?
no. They'd be like, "Oh,
Like
fuck.
a music video?
I totally forgot. I was supposed to get on Fortnite and buy a rare skin that was on the store today. I think it's gone.
Well,
Let me look.
guys, like a pizza party, we're gonna go and hail our corporate overlords.
Oh fuck! It's
Uh,
off of the store, dude. I'm so upset. Oh, it's never mind. It's still we're on. We're still good. We're live. We're here, baby. We're good.
Would you buy?
I will buy it after. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's the
okay.
Marshinobi skin for Marshmallow. You know Marshmallow.
That's terrible.
Dude, me and Cross, we got these Marshmallow skins in Fortnite. Started listening to his
I
music.
know, you love them.
And then we went and saw him in fucking concert, and it rocked, dude. Fortnite introduced me to a really cool DJ. Sick.
Yeah. I'm glad you enjoy them.
Are you making fun
I
of
don't
me?
really listen. No, it's sweet, man. It's actually sweet. Enjoy it. Marshmallow Nation. Yeah.
Yeah, Marsh heads.
So, how do you want to end this?
We can just end it right here. Like, here.
Well, yeah, end it with something.
Oh,
'Cause I
I'm
was trying to end it with that pizza party thing, remember? So it's just like, why don't you get something crazy, like a little tidbit thing, where it's like, oh,
there's like
like
some
the Fortnite
crazy
store-
knocking going on right now. Hold on.
I don't hear it on my end.
There's ghouls in my walls. So. Oh,
Well, like the Fortnite store, we're about to refresh and get the fuck out of here.
yep. I'm Splingus from
and
twitch.tv/Splingus. Or the real
And
Splingus?
I'm. Why do you have to fucking add like 4 sentences? I'm SmartAlek. Fucking end this shit. Go.